Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor filming this video. Don't ask why. Today I just wanted to talk about what I did during the summer, how I spent my summer at UCSB. So if you didn't know, I just finished up my first year at the University of California, Santa Barbara, or UCSB. This summer I did 3 main things, so I guess I'll start off with the first one. But before I begin, if you do want to see more videos like this, or if you just like the sound of my voice, or you just like looking at me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It would mean so much to me if you just subscribe to my channel and if you gave this video a big thumbs up. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing that I did, I know many of you already know because you follow me on Instagram and I posted like so many pictures about it, but I was an orientation staffer this summer. So to become an orientation staffer, you have to apply. I think I applied like fall quarter. Was it fall or winter? I think it was fall quarter, and then it was either fall or winter, I can't remember, but I just remember submitting the application, and then you had to go to the office and see if you got an interview after that. So you have this first interview. The first interview is like an actual interview. You're sitting down with 2 of the directors and they're asking you questions and you're just answering like a normal interview. So that interview was more like professional, I guess, if you want to say that, because you are just sitting there with them too, asking questions, going over everything. Well, after that interview, you have to go back to the office and see if you got another interview. So for the second interview, you had 2 different things for that interview. The first one was like a group panel. It was like student night panel or something like that. And that is where you're with 3 other people in the group and you're in like this large conference room and they're asking you questions, and it's mainly because during orientation you do have to participate in a panel and there are parents who actually ask a student questions, so that's what it was kind of like mimicking. After that, interview, you have another interview, and this one is like a college informational panel. So you have to read this booklet that they give you and they ask you questions from it, and then after that you have to, like, of course you have to answer the questions, and you have to do like a little like 1-minute presentation about like a resource or a group on campus. And after that interview, if you are selected for the 4th and final interview, then that interview is like a group interview, and that one you're with like 20 other people and they're observing you, how well you work with other people in the group, asking questions, having you go through scenarios, and that one was really fun. I really liked that one. So I ended up getting the job and I worked with orientation this summer. So this job was really good. Like, I loved working this job. There was some really long hours. I worked from like 8 in the morning until like 11:30 at night some nights. Although it was really tiring, I got a lot out of it. I learned a lot. You learn about so many resources on campus. You become really knowledgeable about UCSB, and that's something that I really enjoyed. For me to get this during my first year, which is really incredible, and I'm so proud of myself for being able to get this position. But I loved being an orientation staffer. You basically introduce new students to campus, so you have them in your group. You have anywhere from like 12 to 16 people in your group, and they can be in your group assigned by majors, or you could get random people. So most of the time I got people who were in my major, or I either got people who were like pre-bio or undeclared. But you're just advising them, you have presentations you're going over, you're giving them tours, giving them tips. It was really good. I really enjoyed being an orientation staffer just because I got to meet so many new people, and I even met a few subscribers, which was really crazy. Like, I did not expect to meet that, especially since my channel is growing. Like, I just started my channel, but I thought it was pretty cool. Like, people were recognizing me from my videos, and I even had a few of them in my group, so that was pretty cool. But being an orientation staffer was just really amazing, and I met so many cool people and really just got to grow with my whole team. And this is how I met my best friend, Stephanie. So if you're watching this video, shout out to Stephanie. I love you so much, Stephanie. But this is how I met my best friend, Stephanie, and I'm glad that I was able to meet her. We bonded over music. We had to do this little project for our retreat, and her project was making like a cover album of a CD, and she put all the music that she liked, and I literally liked every album and artist that was on that CD cover, and I was like, whoever's project this is, I want to be friends with you, and we became friends that way. So I'm really glad that I got to meet her. The second thing that I did this summer was take classes. So for orientation, they do recommend that you do not take classes because at UCSB we have summer session A and summer session B. So you would only be able to take classes during summer session B, but only for 4 weeks, and they recommend that you do not take classes. But me being an overachiever, I decided to take classes anyway because I wanted to take one of the classes from a major that they were offering for the summer, and I also wanted to take this other class. And just the way that I have lined out for all the classes that I need to take, it just made sense for me to take summer classes to get 2 courses out of the way that I needed to take. So I took these classes and it was really tiring. Like, I didn't give myself really much of a break because I was still going to class during orientation. So either the days we had off or the time that I had off, I was still going to class, and it was so tiring, and I wish I would have given myself more of a break. But I'm glad that I got to take the classes that I needed in the summer so I don't have to worry about them later on. So I took 3 classes. I took a History 8, which is about Latin American history. I took Feminist Studies 150, which is sex, love, and romance. I'm guessing by the title you could tell it's about sex, love, and romance. And then I also took this interdisciplinary course, so it's like an intro course to the university, and that one was like INT 20, something like that. But I took these 3 courses and I'm glad class is over now, but I really like the classes that I did take, and it taught me a lot, and I'm excited about my future at UCSB. And the last thing I did was I was an intern for the visitor center on campus. So if you also don't know, I am a tour guide at UCSB. So when you're a tour guide, they do hire interns probably around May, and for the interns you have to be a tour guide to work as an intern for the visitor center, but you basically submit an application and you go through an interview, and if you're selected, you become an intern. So I was selected to be an intern for the visitor center. So once orientation was over and I was still taking classes, I worked at the visitor center as an intern. So right at the front desk when you walk into the visitor center, that's where you'll see me working. And just being an intern, it gave me work to do while I was not in classes, because if I was just taking classes for the rest of the time that I had for the summer, I'll be extremely bored. So I'm glad that I was able to be an intern, and basically you just set up the presentation room, you lead tours if you have to, you're calling schools to confirm that they're coming to UCSB, you're checking in visitors when they come to take a tour, and any other type of work that you have to do. Okay, so my camera died. But basically, I'm glad that I had this position because I just got to work with some friends at the front desk of the visitor center, and I also just got to keep myself busy this summer. Something else that I've been doing this summer as well, it's not like a main thing, but I'm just making some videos on the side for YouTube, and I'm glad that I was able to get back into it and just make more content for this channel, because I feel like I want to get more involved in YouTube, and I just really like making videos. For me, it's not about how many subscribers I have or making money or trying to do brand deals. It's really just me doing things that I like and just making videos about it to document it, so when I'm older I can look back on my channel and just look at the videos that I created. I guess I should just wrap it up there, but I do just want to say that, like, I spent majority of my summer working and taking classes, which I would not recommend doing because you burn yourself out and you get really exhausted. But the only reason why I did it was because I like keeping myself busy and I like getting work done and just being ahead of the game. So I just decided to work and to take classes. But definitely enjoy your time off for your summer break, because it's summer break and you don't want to burn yourself out. You want to have fun, go on trips, meet new people, do everything that you love, stay in bed, watch Netflix, chill. I wish I could have done that this summer. But just really have fun and just take time off from school, because it's really important that you take care of yourselves and that your mental health is in the best place possible. So just have some fun during your summer break and make the most of it. But that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button. But that's it for this video. I'll see you all in the next one.